Okay, I'm gonna see if I can document this. There is a roach right there.
All right, before we can even consider getting the Mercedes swapped BMW for $1,000 running, there is a much larger issue, which is the fact that while I was showing my friends the car last night, I popped the hood and I see that there is numerous roaches swarming everywhere. They all climb into the cabin air filter and dash off. This thing is the home of some guests who are not paying their rent and they need to be evicted ASAP. I already did a Home Depot run, got a whole bunch of roach baits, and we're gonna take care of this thing today. Hopefully this is a step 0.5 in the restoration of the Mercedes swapped BMW.
All right, I'm gonna do my best to try and convey what the dealio is here. I'm not seeing any roaches currently. There's a mosquito flying around. There's not a single roach anywhere in here. Maybe they're night creatures. Now, taking another more thorough look, there is nests of some variation that I'm not 100% sure what that is. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that, or at least try to for now. I guess the objective here for today is that we're gonna try and spray this thing down as much as humanly possible and put traps everywhere in here, because I am absolutely the freak not trying to have this thing in the garage alongside the Aston with a roach infestation in it. So on that note, let's get to work. All right, so part one actually involves some roach spray that I already have, just in case, you know, we see some in the garage or something like that. And we're just gonna start kind of do some of this, you know. Oh, probably not on the battery. You know, we'll pop some in here. Potential for some in the stay. You know, there's a little crack in here just in case there's some. There we go. And we'll kind of do some of that. Lubricate the gearbox a little bit. There we are. We could put a little bit on the seats. Maybe it's some good leather conditioner.
What?
Oh, now this door is really firm. As this one is freaking, there's nothing to it. Okay, we'll just kind of do some of that. Some more of that. We're gonna do one more walk around of the whole car with it, as if this thing is like possessed with something. This is like holy water. But I'm not trying to have this go into the house in which it is parked nearby. There we go. There's our very cohesive, very nice line that we have for this. You know what is funny though? I was just kind of getting ready to, I realized I should wipe up the roach spray on the seats. I do believe that is a roach wing. That is to, you know, the point I was trying to make, because we haven't currently seen anything alive at the moment. This thing gives me the EBGBs. But we're gonna do our best to remedy it of its sickness. I am gonna freaking climb in here now. I do not like this, no. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna restore her and we're gonna make her nice. And this is just part of the process. You know, I didn't do my due diligence as much as I should have, in hindsight, even though I looked at the car twice. Next part to this, now what we're gonna do is these are roach baits. These things apparently will have poison in them. They can bring it back to their homies in wherever their nest is in here, and they effectively cause a mini little mass. I don't know what words I can say on YouTube and not, but you get the idea. We are just kind of gonna go probably up here, dashboard, because I saw a lot of roaches in the engine bay. I'll put one back here. Put one in the engine bay. So effectively, I saw all the roaches go in there. So I think I'm just gonna kind of pop it in there like that and call that good, I suppose. Boink. All All right, next we have these things called Roach Motel, not a paid sponsor. The Roach Motel, roaches check in, but they don't check out. So that's their advertising campaign for this. No idea how it works, but it was cheap and you could get a lot of them. I think we can just go ahead and open it up. Okay, this is interesting. So these are basically just sticky traps. They will walk in here, they'll get stuck and then not be able to come back out. Today is Friday, August 30th at 8 in the morning. I have a bachelor party I'm going to this weekend. I'll be back Saturday night, tomorrow night. I will set one here. It's kind of central to both sides and the engine bay. That's a yikes, the hood just slammed shut on me. I'm actually thinking I'm going to stick one right here. All right, the last place I'm gonna be putting one of these Roach Motels is in the trunk. Okay, no roaches as of this second. I'm just gonna put it right here in the corner. And the last part to this is indeed the fogger. And I understand kind of what I'm doing is a little bit kind of contradictory, gassing them out while trying to catch them at the same time. That's probably not such a brilliant combination, but I'm just trying to do whatever I can to get them gone. I don't really care how. This is more of a peace of mind thing. I can show my mechanics that I did take proactive action against roaches so that they will be more willing to work on it. Instructions go as to start fogging, place a chair in the center of the room. There is a chair in the center of the car, or not in the center of the car, but there is a chair in the room. Press valve all the way down, hooking the catch. Oh, I see there is a catch. Do not inhale the spray mist. Set fogger on newspaper or car floor mats and leave the premise immediately. Okay, there is a spider chilling on the back seat. So, any last prayers, buddy? Because this supposedly takes care of spiders as well. I think we're gonna blast off here. Okay, we're just gonna send it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! That should, in theory, take care of everything. I hope. Now, I do understand that roaches can supposedly survive like, okay, I do realize there is a small problem in this. It is now dripping from the headliner. And now it's probably too pungent for me to open the door. I will deal with the consequences of that later. That, in theory, should take care of the roach issue. I'll report back to you in, what would that be? About 36 hours when I come back from the bachelor party, or in your guys' time, about 5 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can document this. There is a roach right there. Oh my gosh. As he's running around after I freaking get the spray on. That's actually crazy, dude. Where'd he go? Oh my gosh.
12 seconds later.
All right, now that the roach situation is hopefully taken care of, we now need to focus on the exterior of this car. This thing looks like it sat outside in a field 4 years under a tree with the Titanic. We need to get this thing cleaned up ASAP. Let's transition to that right now. right, it has been a few days since I put roach baits and roach poison inside of the roach coach, and I've been looking at it periodically, making sure it's all good. There hasn't been any that have gone into the traps, but the poison that I put right here on the dashboard and the poison that I put inside right here, I think that's done the job, because I've been seeing a lot of dead roaches, such as these birds right here, amongst others that I've cleaned out. I think that this thing is roach and ant free. So next tangent now is getting the roach coach started up. We're getting this OM617 swapped E34 started up. That's gonna be the next video. And thank you guys so much for watching this series, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Let's get this thing running.